Sagittarius, so this is going to be your reading for all Sag placements. Keep in mind, this is general, so that means not all the messages are going to resonate. And if you'd like something personal, the information for that is in the description box below. So the gender of the cards don't matter. You may have to flip the roles, and this is also for May 18th through the 31st. Let's see what Sagittarius have coming up. The Tower in reverse, 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 6 of Wands, 3 of Wands, the Sun, King of Cups, Page of Wands, and 2 of Wands in reverse. So there's going to be some sort of setback or delay. This could have something to do with traveling or possibly, movement, maybe even moving homes. There's going to be some unforeseen circumstance that's going to prevent you from moving forward, but this is simply a delay. Once you work through whatever this delay is, you'll get that success and that victory that you're looking for. So with the 3 of Wands, this is a time for you to start looking at the future, thinking about what is it that you want in life? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to bring into your life? Once you figure that out, it'll bring in this passionate energy of you wanting to invest time, effort, money into your goals and your hobbies. I also feel with the Page of Wands, you have this very lighthearted, childlike energy, which is going to work to your benefit, but at other times it can work to your detriment, because this energy can sometimes translate into being impulsive, into sometimes being reckless, maybe seeing something and wanting it just temporarily, and once you receive whatever this is that you may be trying to pursue, it's like that's the end of it. So you kind of need to work on not exuding passion and chemistry recklessly. So this is simply, committing to whatever goals that you may have. So commitment could be something that is an issue with you. Even if you are in a partnership, you could still have this wandering eye, or vice versa. The person that you're dealing with does this with you. But with the 3 of Cups, it's like there's too many people involved. When it comes to your relationship, whatever connections that you may have, it's best for you to only speak to 1 or 2 people and not involve messy individuals into your life, because not only will they be tempted to sway you in the wrong direction by giving you wrong advice, but at other times people are just jealous and they don't even want you to be successful or to prosper past whatever level they're at. So with the Tower in reverse, you're trying to avoid something, but you avoiding this issue or procrastinating it is going to bring some sort of destruction coming in, because I feel like with the Tower, you're in the midst of some sort of chaos, unforeseen circumstance, and whatever this is, it's God coming down to cause chaotic energy in your life to force you to do what you know you're supposed to. With the King of Cups, you have a lot of love to offer, but I feel like with this octopus at the bottom of this person's foot, it's like this love comes with conditions, or there's usually things that you don't foresee when it comes to romantic connections. So be aware of attracting people that just want a good time, they just want to be casual, they want to have good sex and have all the benefits of a relationship without actually having to be in one. So you can unfortunately fall for the trap of giving everything to someone and thinking that they want to be with you, and at the end of it all, they're just going to ghost you, choose a new direction, and leave you where you were at. So with the 2 of Cups, it's important for you to recognize what genuine relationships are like. These are connections that have equal give and take. And if you have a bond or a connection with someone and there's trust there, that is something that's very difficult to find today in this world. So those genuine connections, you hold on to them tightly. You don't deceive the people that you're with. Even if you see someone attractive, remember, sometimes beauty only shows on the outside, and on the inside, some people, you'll figure out that they're just fool's gold once you truly get to know who they are. So I see you possibly getting tempted by people that are aesthetically pleasing, but internally they don't really have anything of value to offer you other than a good time. That could be, something that you're interested in, but if you want something more stable, it's important for you to exude that same energy as well. The more that you're wishy-washy with other people, the more that they're going to do that same thing with you. With the Sun card being here, some of you have children, and these children bring a lot of happiness and abundance in your life, and it's also important that you do fun things, extracurricular activities with your children, because in the midst of this whole pandemic, it's changed a lot for kids specifically. Maybe them not having access to outside as much as they usually do, parks, recreational activities. So it's important, if you do have kids, you put them first and you make sure that they're getting healed as well, that it's not just you. If you are in a relationship with someone, this person has deep feelings and emotions for you. I feel like this person has some things from the past that keeps them stuck or held back, but they're working through that as best as they can. So If you have someone that's putting in the same amount of love, time, and effort into you, just be patient with them, even if the relationship is not progressing the way that you'd like. Most likely, they're doing the best that they can because this person is looking at the sun and healing. You bring this person happiness and joy, and they value the relationship and the connection that you have with them. But you could have someone approaching you that, you know, is more passionate, more exciting. This person's like adventurous. They're more of a go-getter person that, you know, likes adrenaline. And you could be tempted or lured in that direction. But just know, as quick as something starts, is as quick as it can, you know, that fire can just dissipate just as fast. So it's important for you to recognize, like, what does true investment look like? Is it someone who's just coming into my life here and there, feeding me crumbs and me being, you know, okay with it? Or is it actually someone who's putting in that hard time, that work, that dedication, who decides to support me even at times where I know I'm not treating this person correctly, because obviously we're not perfect. But it's realizing, like, who is important to you enough to bring them in your journey. Because some of you have partnerships that are very superficial. These people don't give a F about you. They honestly just come around to use you, or, you know, to get, not messages, what am I trying to say? They just come around you simply for the energy of, like, mooching and being an opportunist and trying to see what you have going on so that they can try to, you know, copycat that energy. A lot of doppelgangers here. So you may be someone who's in the public light, or you're in the limelight, or you just have a lot of followers. That's not for everyone, but I feel like you just have a lot of eyes on you. If you look at these hawks in the background, these hawks have eyes. So you're being watched in some way, shape, or form. So it's important that if you do have people looking up to you, that you are someone who, you know, is a good role model. Or even if you may feel like, you know, you're not perfect or you're not where you want to be at, you're actively working on yourself to get you to the place that you want to be, because you can do great things, but it ultimately depends on how much are you willing to invest in yourself. Are you going to let people bring you down? Are you going to, you know, want that groupie energy, want to keep people around you just for the sole reason of wanting to not feel lonely, but these people are not going to bring anything of value in your life? So it's ultimately putting your own needs first, putting your children first if you have them, focusing on yourself, and that just flew out. Eight of Pentacles, focus on work, money, resources, time, dedication. Invest in the things that you know are going to bear fruit. The Tower again, yeah, so for this card to come out twice, the Tower twice and the Sun card twice on top of each other, there's definitely some sort of major unexpected event that's going to happen, but this is going to be to your benefit. So even if it's destructive or if it's chaotic, remember, it's going to work out in your favor in the end. This can even sometimes be a breakup between two people. Could be a friend, or, you know, a past partner, or just someone that you have a child with the Six of Cups, someone that you've known since childhood. And it's because there's too many secrets being kept, betrayals happening behind your back. You could be betraying someone, or they're doing this to you behind your back, but something's going to be found out. Whatever this is that's found out, it's going to bring a lot of anger and jealousy and rage, which means there is a risk of someone acting out on their feelings and their emotions. So if you do end up being in a predicament where it causes you to have some sort of emotional turbulence, just breathe, calm down, count to 10, and think about the consequences of your actions. This Devil energy is here to show that there's some sort of toxicity in your life that needs to be handled or dealt with. It can be anything from gluttony, over smoking, over drinking, doing anything in excessive will bring that Devil energy out, because that's how the Devil attacks you, through your weaknesses. This could even be, you know, sexual encounters, one-night stands, overworking yourself can sometimes be Devil energy. But for most of you, this is involving a commitment, a contract, or something that you've been invested into. If this is work, this is letting you know that there's some sort of shakeup or unexpected event that's coming in at work that could potentially pause your progress or cause some sort of hiccup or obstacle in your path, but you're going to be able to get over this beautifully. If this is an obstacle that shows up, it will be alleviated within 2 to 2.5 months. So right now we're about to be in the end of May. By mid-July or beginning of August, any issues or obstacles in your way will be cleared out, but you first have to do the work for that to happen. Also, be careful with pregnancies, because the Ace of Cups and the Six of Cups combined usually talks about conception. So if you're not trying to get pregnant or get somebody else pregnant, please take those necessary precautions. And with the Devil card, by you paying attention to your shadow aspects, because we all have shadow sides to ourselves, that's when you you rule power over it. By you suppressing the things that you know that you do wrong, or those negative attributes, you actually feed more into that. So whatever things that you know about yourself that you need to change, by acknowledging it and working on it slowly but surely, that's how you overcome this devil energy, and you get into this Ace of Cups self-love. So by you loving yourself, self-care, self-love, self-admiration, not only does that benefit your children if you have any, but it also benefits your hobbies and your goals, and you have more passion and drive to feed into those things that are going to be beneficial to you in the future, rather than feeding into addictions. So whenever you have free time, this is not the time to just, get up and smoke a blunt every time you have a free 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Take some of that time away and invest into what you know you're able to accomplish, or what you know is important to you, whether this is makeup. Some of you, tattooing is something that you're good at, or something that's always interested you, but you've never actually taken the time to invest into it. But some of you are influencers. You're in the public eye, or you're meant to be in the public eye, and this is going to benefit other people if you can work on yourself as well, because you're going to be inspiration to others. So with the Ten of Swords being here, be aware of people wanting to come into your life to betray you. Either you're going to betray someone, or someone is going to betray you, and this is going to come to light, and it's what's going to spark this Tower energy. Because if you look at that household, there's two people falling out of that house. This is something that was divinely orchestrated by God to get these people where they're supposed to be. Messages that we have with my Essential Messages deck: invest your money wisely, because that's going to benefit you in the future as well. Polyamorous, someone here likes to have multiple people or multiple options, and they're not being honest about that. If that's you, please be honest with the person that you are connected to if you are in a relationship, because I feel by you being honest, it will actually bring forward movement more than you trying to suppress who you truly are or what you truly want. Because sometimes the issue that comes with cheating and betrayal is that people try to pretend to be something that they're not, or they try to pretend to want something that they know they truly don't want, and that's where that betrayal energy comes in. So if you're honest with someone and you let them know upfront what you want, what you like, what you're willing to do, they get the choice of being able to choose, do I want to invest in this, or do I want to continue pushing forward? At least there's equal playing field when you're honest. So with childhood trauma and PTSD, there's something that you went through in the past, either in your childhood or just past in general, and you haven't dealt with whatever this is. You've been suppressing it, but you constantly think about whatever this type of betrayal is. You need to deal with that once and for all, because that's what devil energy is as well. Suppressing shadow aspects of our lives and ourselves instead of addressing it, and that actually feeds the demon even more. Unable to see things clearly. Be aware of things being confusing, or like wearing rose-colored glasses, and look at things as they truly are. I need you. I've never felt like this about anyone. So someone loves and cares for you. I see some of you having two options in love. One person is more about, sleeping together and having a good time. This could be someone who's younger, possibly immature, not ready to settle down yet. And then there's another individual who actually has loving, caring feelings and emotions for you. They just have a poker face, and you've kind of suspected that this person loves you or cares for you, but you don't really know because they don't show their emotions. They don't wear their heart on their sleeve. And there's also someone else that smiles in your face and talks shit behind your back. So be careful of wishy-washy people that just want to come around for benefits or, inspiration. And if you have been trying to reach out to someone and they haven't responded, it's because they're busy, but they will reach out shortly. And two more messages before I close you out. Racist or prejudice. I didn't even see that fall out. So yeah, some of you could live in an environment where it kind of works against you, or you may be dealing with people that are either secretly racist or they're prejudiced against you just because they have all these preconceived notions about who you truly are. And that's none of your business. Continue pushing forward regardless of any adversity that you may receive. And also drink water. A lot of you are dehydrated and your body is 70% water. So if you're not feeding it, the hydration that it needs, other parts of your life are going to start to falter. You're not sleeping enough, not being able to get your nutrients, digestive problems as well. And we need to talk ASAP, and shadow work needed. That's something that I've been talking about this whole spread. So they're just reiterating that you need to address who you truly are negative and positive attributes combined. Don't just look at the good things about you and gloss over all the things that you know that you need to work on, because not only are you going to project that onto other people, but you could possibly cause your children, if you have any, some things that they'll have to kind of work through. So you heal yourself, you heal other people, and you heal your children as well. So that's the end of your reading, and I hope you like it. Bye.